Hey guys, back again with another review. This time it's of American Ninja from 1985, directed by Sam Furstenberg, and it starred Michael Dudikoff, Steve James, Judy Aronson, Gulch Knock, John Fujioka, Don Stewart, John LaMotta, Tadashi Yamashita, and Phil Brock. Now, this movie is one of my favourite movies of all time. I've always really loved this movie, and I'll tell you why at the end. So, Michael Dudikoff plays Joe Armstrong, a guy who's told he needs to enlist or he's going to be put to prison. You don't see that, but it's said in the movie. So, he enlists, and at the beginning, he's in a convoy that's supposed to be transporting some weapons. And Patricia, Colonel Hickok's daughter, she's for some reason in that convoy with Sergeant Ronaldo and Charlie Madsen. And he's the driver. Charlie Madsen's the driver. As they drive along, rebels stop them and try and take the stuff. Well, they fight back. And Joe fights, and then all of a sudden you see these ninjas pop up from in the forest bit and down the trees. So they jump and they basically kill all the army guys but don't get away. And Joe runs up to stop one of the rebels who's grabbed hold of Patricia. He beats him. Black Star Ninja tells the ninjas to shoot. They shoot some arrows and he catches them. And then he grabs hold of one, snaps it right in front of Black Ninja whilst staring at Black Star Ninja right in the eyes like this. You know, so you know there's going to be a rivalry between them. You know there's some sort of, going on there, especially with Black Star Ninja, because he's the leader of the ninjas. So he sends them to chase him. They get away. Patricia looks at him and goes, "Oh, I like your body, Joe." Oh, she don't tell him that, but you can tell she's giving him the eye, especially on his peckers. You know, the nipples, not the... Hey, so he takes her back. But they're not happy. Everybody's angry because even though they saved Patricia, which in my view would be more important, he lost some good men and lost all the weapons. And it turns out that Ortega's stealing the weapons and Black Star Ninja works for him. Now, Ortega is the main villain of the film and he's friends with Colonel William T. Hickok, who's Patricia's father and the colonel of the base. And Ronaldo works for Ortega. So this is quite an interesting thing because Ronaldo works for the colonel because he's his sergeant, but at the same time works for Ortega. We get to the point where Joe ends up in a fight with Jackson. Jackson is played by Steve James. Steve James is a real martial artist. So Jackson goes against Joe. And Joe decimates him. And he gets his respect. And that gets the respect of the men. And it turns out that there's going to be a relationship between him and Patricia. Joe and Patricia kind of building this romance going on. And they see Ortega and Ronaldo together. And you're like, So it turns out that they want to court-martial Joe, because he was set up and sent to a warehouse where there's a great fight with ninjas. And he goes after and ends up at Ortega's place where he has to escape, where he's been shot at. So there's some really great action pieces in this movie. There's great ninja fights and some great different ninja weapons used. Black Star Ninja is really good. I like Tadashi Yamashita because he was in the Octagon as well, the film with Chuck Norris in. I really do like him as Black Star Ninja because he's really talented. He's got real martial arts skills, and the final fight between him and Joe is fantastic. I enjoyed it. The one thing I've never understood is why would Ortega wait for the ninja? Why would he wait for the ninja and get himself? Why would you? He's your henchman. You're not going to wait for him, especially when the whole army's around. So that didn't get me. But I did enjoy the warehouse fight. And I did enjoy the getting to know the old man. Now, there's an old bald Japanese bloke. He does the gardening for Ortega. But throughout the movie, he's a bit mysterious because he's linked to Joe in some sense. And Joe has severe amnesia about why he's got the skills he has. Like, how does he know ninjutsu? Why is he so good at it? Could they both be linked? I will say that I enjoyed the chemistry between Michael Dudikoff and Judy Aronson. Their chemistry is really good on screen. You really feel it. You really can feel the heat going on between them. So that was pretty good. Steve James, sadly, as great as he is as Curtis Jackson, and he would be in 2 more movies, he died, sadly, I believe, of cancer. So that was quite depressing. I really enjoyed the film as a whole. It's a great film from the 80s. Again, it's one of my favourite with an American ninja in it. I preferred it to Franco Nero as the ninja because Dudikoff has got more of a ninja essence to him because he's more quiet and he's got more of a kind of feel to him because he's got the body for it. As Franco Nero seemed more different because he's Italian as well. So anyway, guys, I like the movie. I think it's a great movie. It's got a great ending. It's fun. Got a great soundtrack. And if you like ninja action or martial arts movies, you'll love this film. So as always, I'll give this movie a 5 out of 5. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.